Okay, let's try the very first thing we do is invite the guest to see if I can get this shit to work between Android and Apple. Because we got a challenge here. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Don't worry, guys. We'll be getting ready to go here in a second. All right. Add.
Scott, are you there? Aha!
Aha!
You're completely fucking sideways. I mean that not in the. There you go. Now we're vertical. I love that. I love vertical about you. Look, man, I gotta be honest. We had to do a couple of takes at this because of technology. You know what? I've been in the business far too long to hold it against technology. So it just takes a couple of minutes. We'll get this shit going.
It's
We're
not
just letting
technology.
Facebook build the good old audience right now for us because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm gonna probably kill about 30 seconds here, just letting Facebook decide to do its thing, invite the people that it needs to invite, talk to the people it needs to talk to, let them know that we are live with the master rep of Asirvia, letting everybody know that, well, obviously, his direct tutelage is a part of our team. I happen to know him extraordinarily well. Scott and I have become very fast friends, as if Chase and Cindy and basically everyone on the team. I've never been around such positive folks, guys. And you know what? I can't give you enough kudos. I mean, I check your Facebook, Scott, every single day for my positive motivation, my mindset training, and all that kind of stuff. Things that we've talked about at length. And I am extraordinarily pleased at where I am personally in my life and professionally in my life. And I want to be able to share that with a lot of the other folks that are out there. And I don't know any other way than to say, hey, guess what? You know what? I've got the biggest of big dogs right here. Oh, that almost looks right, doesn't it? It does. It does. You're right. Can't say anything. Don't worry. I've got the biggest of big dogs to tell you why he specifically joined the network marketing community first as a profession. And then above and beyond that, why did you decide to make Asirvia your home? Where you lay your hat, so to speak. So, Scott, I leave the floor to you. I know your time is very valuable. I want to get you in here. I've got a couple other guests I didn't even tell you about. I'm sorry. I love you, man. I mean it. But you got your time to shine. So your 15 minutes of fame, get to it.
Look out, bro. So you want me to actually say something now?
You know me, man. I love to steal the show.
Yeah, no, I know how you are. So, we'll talk a little bit about, how I got involved in the networking industry because you asked that question. I had prior to network marketing, I've been in the industry for a little over 10 years. I have my own brick and mortar establishments, had a lawn and landscape business and a janitorial service, managing at our peak 54 employees and over 30 million square feet of commercial and residential property. 08 and 09 when the market crashed, 3 of the 4 major employers in our area, we were in a town of 35,000 people. They dropped major people. So Longaberger Baskets went from 6,000 employees down to less than 1,000 in 8 months. 5Bs went from over 4,000 down to less than 600 in 8 months. And Lear Corporation, over 4,500 down to 0, moved back to Pennsylvania. So you take 15,000 jobs out of an area that is a 35,000 person population base, it devastates a community. And the old lawn and landscape and janitorial service was no exception. What's the first thing that you think of when you lose your job? I got to cut extras. So the guy that cuts my grass, the girl that cleans my house, gone. So 54 employees down to 8 in that time frame. And I'm working 7 days a week, 100 plus hours a week, trying to make ends meet. It was a miserable existence. Introduced to network marketing that I had an incredibly negative view of because I watched my parents struggle trying to make something work through the late 70s, 80s, and into the 90s. My dad always told me, you garage qualified, but you never make any money. You see a car bonus, not easy to get to. Very few people get there. 6-figure income is impossible. Only special people get there. My first company 10 years ago, I come in. Within 30 days, I qualified for the car bonus. I said, that's weird. 6 months later, I qualified for the ambassador position, making 6 figures a year. And I'm like, well, apparently that's not for special people because that's not me. So the reality is I looked at this and said, there must be something more to this. And what I looked at was a very simple system that's easily duplicatable that everybody can do with ease as long as they plug in and take action. I also looked at an opportunity for the average person to do an above average income doing average things. I fast forward getting through that first company because they made some bad decisions, as some companies do. One of my favorite things I like to say is, I never leave a company, but a company leaves me. And that's exactly what happened. So when I was looking from what do I do beyond the product end of things, because there's a dime a dozen out there. It seems like everybody has a shake, an energy drink, a lotion, potion, a bag, some jewelry, some wax, some candles, something out there that they're trying to push, sell, or share. I wanted something that allowed you to be able to share what you have, whether you have a brick and mortar establishment, whether you're in direct selling, whether you're a network marketing company or opportunity, it doesn't matter. Do you own a cleaning service, a janitorial service? You have a lawn and landscape business? Do you have any of those types of businesses you want to drive more traffic to? And when I was put in front of what we have here at Asirvia with this proximity marketing device, I knew that we had a grand slam home run. Now, there's a lot of folks out there that look at this and what we have, and they think, well, this is nothing special. Let me tell you why this is special. This is special because mobile marketing is literally less than 5 years old. I mean, we're talking 2 to 3 years old. There's absolutely no company out there that has the market cornered. There's no company out there helping people reach consumers where they are, which is on their device, whether it's a cell phone, a tablet, an iPhone, an iPad. Nobody is reaching consumers on a regular basis where they are until now. We have a device that broadcasts 400 meters every direction. So you have an up to 16 times the area of our previous devices and anything that our competition has. Huge, huge, huge benefit. Why is that a benefit? Because now you can put out a message, 40-character message of your choice. Now, I recommend it be compelling because you want people to actually click on it. You can't say dumb things and expect people to click on it. So it has to be a compelling message. It's marketing 101, right? Has to be something that has value for the people that you're marketing to. When they see that, they click on your link, takes them to your website, your Facebook page, wherever you're directing them to. Now you have more customer eyes on your business. Now, is this going to grow your business? It certainly has potential to do that. Is this the cure-all to end all? Absolutely not. What this is nothing more than offering more exposure for your business where people spend the majority of their time, which is on their devices. How does the exposure happen? So we transmit via Google Nearby Technology. So if you have an Android device and soon to be iPhone, so all smartphone devices will be able to receive this notification. Currently just on Android, iPhone, iOS will be in beta towards the end of this month. Any Android device, Google Nearby Technology, if you have Bluetooth on and location services enabled, you're going to have a notification on your phone when you come within 400 meters of these devices. Now think about that, what that means from your business perspective. As a business, let's just say you're a restaurant that wants to bring more people through your front door. You can put a coupon through our Plus service on your device. It's going to say, hey, buy one, get one free on Tuesdays, or $10 off your order of $30 or more, or take out of $50 or more, get a 20% discount. It doesn't matter what it is. These are just some examples of what other places are doing currently. Maybe you're a hair salon, free cut and color today. Whatever you want to do. I don't know. I mean, my hair, you can tell it needs to be, I need a perm or something coming on soon here. Something's got to happen. So
wait a minute. I got to be honest, man. I can't let you get away with that. Look at this coif, ladies and gentlemen. You see the coif there? Go ahead and comment below. I gotta hear everybody's comments because this is gonna get like between I don't know, probably a couple of thousand views, Scott. So I'm sorry ahead of time that your criticism you're gonna get. What do you guys think? Throw it down here in the comments for me. What do you think Scott should do with his little like look? What is that, man? Is that like a faux hawk? Is it a
no? People call it a faux hawk. I call it a rhino horn.
Rhino horn. Okay, a rhino horn. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Right, literally right here first. Look at that. All right. I got Roland that says fucking shave it off. I love him. Dude, I love you, man. That jam up, dude. That's real Wolfpack status right there.
It is. I love it.
But I'm going to tell you, Scott, how about you and I just do a little banter back and forth? How do you feel about the culture of Asirvia? I mean, you and I hang out on almost a religious basis when we go to the events together because, I mean, we're cut from the same fabric. It's just a little bit further down the line for me. But still the same cloth. You know, we're still in the same suit. But
listen, man.
It is what it is. So, I mean, talk about what you feel is the lifestyle of Asirvia. Why do you feel home here?
So what I was saying is, like, all joking aside, you know, culture for me is everything. You know, there's a ton of companies out there that have a lot of things going on, but if you look at it, it's about as exciting as a yawn, or it's about as much humor as a wet dish rag. When I look at what we have here, we have something where people have fun together because they're sharing something of value with others that's real and is making a real impact. See, the other side of this equation is this. Like, I don't look at this as, hey, look, come take a look at my shiny object and come over here and promote my thing. Leave what you're doing, come here. I look at what we're doing over here as, listen, I know that you're passionate about what you're doing in Company X. Fantastic. I just have a tool that's going to help you do it faster and more efficiently and better. You got to take this tool on yourself, and if you're smart, you'll create another income stream by sharing it with your team as well. Because here's the reality. Whether you do it or not, your team is going to be doing it anyway, and a lot of them have already asked. But the culture that we have here, we have fun, we enjoy our time, we like to party, we like to hug and high five. We like to just go out dancing and do all those things. But at the end of the day, we're here having fun because we like to help other people be successful. And if other people are not successful, we're not happy.
Dude, I'd be honest with you, man. I couldn't even agree more. I mean, we've gone out for our nights on the town, whether it be Miami, Atlanta. I mean, on the cruise ship. Enough said. That's all I got to say there. If you were there, hey, man, you were privileged to a couple of sites. It's like it doesn't even matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't freaking matter. You know, obviously, everybody, you know, Scott, I got to poke fun at that for a second, man, because, you know, if we can't poke fun of ourselves, I mean, who can you really laugh at? But you know what? Where everybody else sees some kind of a joke and a gag in that speech, like because we'd been having a few cocktails during the day and hanging out in the sun and whatever. And then they impromptu like forced you on the mic and all that kind of stuff. And hey, man, we were on a cruise. So what I like to say is where everybody else took that as a joke, you know what? I kind of took that to heart. Where it doesn't even matter. You know what? There's been a bunch of bad things that have happened in my life that, you know what, I could be all depressed about. I could all be all pissy about, and you know what, all boo-hoo is me. But I'm not, man. I'm super positive. I'm a happy guy, and you know what? Number one has always mattered. You know, number one's always been family. Scott, obviously, this man right here, he qualifies. You know what? Big brother from another mother. But you know what? I got to choose these people in my life to be a part of my life. And I feel blessed to do so. Not to get all preachy or anything, because everybody knows I'm not a real religious fellow. But you know what? There's that whole karma thing out there. You know, you get back what you put out there, and all that kind of just regular old fashioned, just be nice to people kind of stuff. And you know, Scott, you put it out there, like I feel like people absorb it from you, and I've absorbed it from you. I can tell you that is I always feel in a better mood when I'm around, you know, our wolf pack, you, me, Gil, Rich. I mean, the list goes on and on at this point. I mean, anytime we get a chance to hang out, it's like this ball of energy that you just can't even describe. Dude, I would have joined Asirvia just knowing that existed. You know, that kind of camaraderie.
So here's my thing, all right? With that whole thing that we're talking about, like, it doesn't matter. You know, yeah, it was kind of tongue-in-cheek. It was kind of funny. But I over-exaggerated what it was just to kind of prove a point. Because the reality is, it doesn't freaking matter what you do or how you do it. It only matters that you do it. And what it boils down to is this. You have a platform in place. You have a system in place. You have a team that's here to support you. It doesn't matter what the atmosphere says. It doesn't matter what people that don't know come in and try and say. One of the other things I like to share with folks is it's just, you know, you're not going to take stock advice from the homeless guy on the street. So why on earth would you take entrepreneurial advice from your family and friends that aren't entrepreneurs, or from the plumber who just is there to earn a dollar? Why would you take advice from people who are not experts in the area that you want to be? You know, they say that with the sum total of the 5 people we spend the most time with. I always tell people, check your 5. If you're not happy where you are, kick up the next level. I see Mr. Chase is talking about The Richest Man in Babylon. Listen, that's another great book. I recommend everybody read that. George Clayson. You know, primary premise of that, the portion of all you earn is yours to keep. And that's absolutely true. Pay yourself first is what my dad said when we were kids. But the reality is this: you all have an opportunity to do something great with your life, but you're allowing other people's influence in a negative way to direct you. Instead of looking at the people that have what you want, asking them how they did it, and then following their lead, you're listening to people that don't have anywhere near what you want and taking their advice like they know what they're talking about. I promise you they don't. So when I say it doesn't matter, it doesn't freaking matter. And I'm gonna get some feedback from this, I'm sure. But at the end of the day, you have control over your life. You need to make a decision for yourself what you want out of life and write it down. And then find somebody that has what you want and then take it to the next level. How do you take it to the next level? You reach out to that person and you specifically say, hey, I want what you have. I want to be where you are. What do I need to do to get there? And then you listen to that person and you go there. So, Matthew, yes, I have read the book, The Richest Man in Babylon. I've listened to it on CD in my car probably 100 times. There's a very good possibility I could recite the book to you verbatim.
Well, here's the thing is that we all read the same books. We all look at the same self-development stuff. Scott, we're in quite a few different companies together at this point. I mean, I don't know if we're supposed to say that and all that kind of stuff, but whatever. But I'm going to tell you that I know a few things in my life, and a few things that I've gotten to the point where I understand that my relationships with people are going to make me far more money and give me far more personal accolades, whether it be just personal, just between you and one other person, and that person being grateful for what you did for them, or it being between you and 1,000 people, and that 1,000 people be grateful for what you did for them. You know what? You know, obviously, Scott and we're philanthropic kind of folk that incessantly we'd love to just do nothing every day except for fly around on private jets and give away millions of dollars. Unfortunately, you have to make billions of dollars before you can give away millions of dollars, and we're kind of in that process right now. So give us a little bit. I promise, guys, we'll do it for you. But until then, I can tell you that we're a part of the best company I've ever seen. The most transparent. I mean, I could literally pick up the phone or email the corporate office. I get a response directly back from whoever I emailed. that's not something that you get with any other company. You know, that's not a transparency that you could find with any other network marketing company. Normally, there's 25 levels between you and the top. And God, if you ever even got introduced to the president, you'd be so starstruck you wouldn't even know what to say. I can tell you, I've met Don LaPlume, the Dons as we call them, Don LaPlume, Don Smith, you know, Kevin Marino, the president, owners of our company. And they're just regular guys, man. And they just love to hang out and have a lot of fun. Above and beyond that, they love to be able to put in work and show other people value of what we're providing to them. And
so, Justin, there's a couple things I want to ask you, okay? Because
what's that?
If I let you talk, there's a couple things I want to ask you, because if I let you talk, you're going to talk all night. So, you know,
yeah.
One of the things that I love about this is just simply what this device does, how it works, how it functions, and just how many needs that it fills along the way. So, you know as well as I do that real estate agents love this device. You know that anybody, yeah. So why don't you talk a little bit about the benefit of this device with real estate agents?
I do have, the real estate agents have played a massive part. There's a company that I've been working with almost exclusively at this point. To be frankly honest, I don't even know if I'm allowed to mention Keller Williams on camera or anything. But you know what? Unfortunately, I have a coughing disease that allows me to cough out companies occasionally.
I heard that.
Well, it happens.
Yeah.
But I've been working with quite a few of their brokers, and I can tell you that at this point, 16 properties have been sold through Asirvia Go's leads that they have pushed directly to some kind of either the real estate agent or the broker directly, and they have closed the deal based off of a capture page that they pushed the Asirvia Go device to.
So why I like the real estate things, I want to chime in here a little bit, is you've been working with Keller Williams. You've been working with real estate agents, as I have. The best thing that I look at with this is the fact that they can put one of these devices in every listing, and it broadcasts a message 400-meter radius every direction that could say something along the lines of, is this your dream home? Click here. Or for a virtual tour, click here. And if that agent or brokerage has a lead capture page that takes their name and email address before they take them to the video, now they have a huge opportunity. And as Matthew just posted down here, open houses are another great opportunity as well. Put the device around that says, hey, open house today, 2 to 4, you got to stop in and check this out. There's a lot of opportunity here. And I know yourself with Keller Williams down in Florida, myself in the Ohio, Kentucky region. We've had 2 real estate agents that I know personally. There's more than just 2, but there's 2 I know personally, so that's what I share, that have sold 2 houses and listed 6 houses because this notification showed up on somebody's phone and it prompted somebody to make a phone call. So for me, that's a huge deal. It proves that it works. It shows people all this stuff on a real basis, and every business is affected by this in a positive way, because what does everybody want? Everybody wants to do, everyone wants more customer eyes on their business. Everybody wants more views. Everybody wants more people coming through their front door. They want to know how to advertise effectively. So where do you advertise? Well, we want to advertise where the majority of people are, which is on their mobile device. And with this Asirvia Go device, you have that opportunity.
I want to tell you, Scott, I've got a little hack out there for everybody. Obviously, everybody in the local community knows that I've been in IT for 15 years, cybersecurity for a decade of that, and all that kind of stuff in one way, shape, or form or another. What I will tell everybody is that a little hack with the device is that if you happen to want to pump up the notification on a Facebook post, you have the ability to point all of your Go units directly to that single point. So if you clicked on where there's a obviously a time portion. If you click on the time portion, it'll give you a direct link for that site. If you program that directly into your Go, I'm going to show you in the comments, because I can't do it directly on a live. I have to actually do it on the replay. It won't let me share this actual component live. But I will say 46,000%.
It's kind of exciting.
I'm going to say that generates a little bit of buzz. You know, something to talk about at the water cooler. You know what? These are the things that this device does that you have the capability to do. That, I mean, like I said, I'm kind of an IT guy, so I put together all the really geeky shit videos that everybody loves to go out and find out. You know what? Wait a minute. How'd that guy get 1,000 exposure in a day? Yeah, it's probably one of the methods that between myself and a few other people we pioneered and came up with. But I can tell you what, if you happen to be in Walt Disney World and you put free additional day pass as your notification, I'm going to go out on a limb saying that you get quite a bit of traffic.
You would know.
Ooh. Might have tested that once or twice. Or
Perhaps.
every single time I go to Disney with my annual passes.
Perhaps.
Probably the latter of the most. Anyway, guys, let's put it this way. What other way could you walk around Walt Disney World or Universal Studios or insert random massive sporting event, World Cup, Super Bowl, blah, whatever, that you could walk into with a device that is the size of a key fob, that is something that you could literally walk up to everybody on the planet and be like, hey, I've got this little device that could help you doing everything that you already do. So why don't you let me help you?
Keep it simple, keep it clear, keep it concise. Done.
I mean,
hey,
let's be honest. Scott, we keep it to a real simple principle. It's KISS, man. It's keep it simple,
That's
stupid.
That's
You know, you don't have to go out and reinvent the wheel here.
I know you got other guests, brother, but I got to bounce. I appreciate the opportunity. So take that Go out of your pocket and show them what you got.
I'm trying, man. You know what, man? These damn tactical pockets.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for listening tonight and checking this out. If you have any questions whatsoever, please do not hesitate. Reach out to myself or Mr. Justin Eplin. Ask him. I'm telling you what, you could not find a better person at helping you be successful on the planet than Justin himself. The man has the plan down to an absolute science. So get with him, connect with him, and if you want to be successful, follow his lead. I'm telling you, it's definitely worth your time and effort. So with that, Justin, thanks. Keep fishing in that pocket. It doesn't look weird. Don't worry.
I give up, man. At this point, it looks weird. It looks almost kind of creepy that I'm doing that. So.
All right. Love you, brother. Appreciate you. You have a great night.
Love you too, man. I'll talk to you soon, Scott.
All right.
So, guys, what I got to say is this. In closing is precisely this. Think about what you're doing right now. You're watching me on a live right now that you could be doing right now, helping your team right now. Why aren't you doing that? Why are you not a part of our culture? How could you not be a part of this team? I'm baffled every day that I look into my friends list and I don't see every single one of my friends as a part of Asirvia, because hell, I'd have joined just because of the people that are a part of it. But I digress, guys. I'm going to let everybody go. I want to say thank you very much to Mr. Scott Whitney, our master rep of Asirvia. Thank you guys for tuning in. Matt, John, Cindy, John, Tony, everybody that's been in on this throughout the entire night. Jeff, Curry. I mean, guys, I go on and on about the list. But you know what? Thank everybody for tuning in. Throw us a little thumbs up here right at the end. Shows that you give us a little bit of love. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We are gracious hosts. And you know what?
I'll see you tomorrow night because, you know, we're taking massive and decisive action in our lives to change our lifestyle between poverty and the poorhouse and wherever you might be and wherever you want to be. We want to take you to that next level. So join the team, get in with us. We're all going to the top. You know, there's nothing about it. Throw in your loves, throw in your laughs, throw in your hearts, throw in your thumbs up. Show me you love us. You know what? Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I will see you tomorrow night. Don't miss out. Like I said, we're doing this every night.